Hi, I'm Natalie Russell and I teach biology for Connect Campus. So it's important to me, even though I teach in an asynchronous environment, to make sure that my class is engaging for students and to provide them lots of practice opportunities that are low stakes or ungraded so that they can build on what they've learned and apply it and ultimately see how it does relate to their everyday lives. So in this example, I would like to show you how one way that we practice the scientific method in my class. So at this point in the semester, they've been introduced to the scientific process and into different variables in an experimental design. And so they have been given different examples and shown what the variables are for those examples. But this gives them an opportunity to set up an experimental design on their own and to identify what the different variables are in this experimental design. So for this opportunity, it's not graded. They do have the opportunity to earn bonus points. I've used a software called Mentimeter, and the reason I like this is because it's anonymous. So sometimes I know that students are a little bit hesitant to answer if their name is associated with that. What if it's the wrong answer if they feel unsure? So in this case, it's anonymous. So what I let them know is that you'll see that I've offered them 3 bonus points. My class is worth 1,000 points, so 3 bonus points really isn't that much, but it's enough to motivate them to try. It's asynchronous, meaning that they don't have to all do this at the same time. Just within the 3-day period, they have to go to this website, enter the code, and answer the questions. At the end of that 3-day period, then I post for them the results of their entire class's feedback. So they can read those. And then the really important thing now is that I'll create a discussion board and they will discuss together about what they think now that they've seen all the other answers that their classmates have given. And I can also give feedback in that discussion board. So they're learning, they're participating, they're giving each other feedback, and they're building on just the knowledge of, other than just defining what a variable is, they're actually putting it into practice. Now, you could use this, you don't have to use this software. You could use a discussion board to have students give you feedback, any kind of a concept check if you want to find out where they're at with a particular concept and you pose a question. Or you could use it for the muddiest point. So at some point, you could ask students, what is your muddiest point in this particular lesson? And you could allow the students to give each other help on the muddiest points, or you could chime in. And it helps. I use that some, and it helps me to see what is it in my class that students are getting? What is it that maybe I need to reinforce? One other example that I'll give you that I use in my class, and that is I have my students, when we cover plants, to go out and take a selfie of a plant. Some of them really get into it and enjoy posing with the plant. Some of them only want to take the picture of the plant. Either way is fine. But the idea behind doing that is they share all those photos in the discussion board area, and they identify the different characteristics on that particular plant that they've learned about in the lesson and try to identify the scientific name of that plant. So I'm Natalie Russell, and it's important to me to provide students multiple low stakes or no stakes practice opportunities so that they can be successful in my class.